Hello, everybody. My name is Azazel, Azure, and I'd like to welcome you all to the first episode of a new series called Let's Angrily Rip Apart. Today, I will be reviewing Asteroid Bounty Hunter, the second game from Croatian indie developer Just Lead Studios. You play an excessively alcoholic pilot who blows up asteroids for profit. Your ship's name is Karma, after the dog you killed by getting drunk for 2 weeks straight and forgetting to feed him. Like, seriously. So, of course, probably still drunk, we decide it's the best idea to hop into the ship and blow shit up. Which, let's face it, when doesn't blowing shit up while drunk sound like a great idea? But yeah, the story is basically just that. You're drunk, blowing shit up, your computer AI is annoying, and you're pissing people off for some unknown reason. Maybe that reason is explained later in the game, but I couldn't be asked to finish it. Anyway, controls are simple. Arrow keys to move and QWER to fire our various weapons. Level design is fairly basic, but well done, with beautiful space backdrops to completely ignore as you get to blowing shit up. Your Q is your basic attack, a machine gun-like blue blaster that has a 3 per screen rule, making accuracy with it fairly relevant. I assume because the pilot is likely blackout drunk anyway, if you try to move and start firing at the same time, you will stop altogether for about half a second, like you forgot we were not trying to get incredibly intimate with the huge chunk of spacewalk hurtling towards your face. Your W is a photon blast, or more appropriate, 3 balls of fiery doom that spin in a slow circle toward whatever poor fool is too dumb to dodge them. They seriously float across the screen like they haven't a care in the road and give zero fucks about you and your rush to stay alive. Luckily, they do an immense amount of damage, assuming you land all 3 balls on one target, all but guaranteeing you destroy whatever you set out to flaming teabag. That is, once again, that they don't move out of their fucking prancing way. Your E is a laser that might as well be renamed Piss Stream for what it does. I'll give it that it's a continuous damage train and fires across the stream. It still only does a small amount of damage more than your basic attack, making it really only good for destroying bounty hunters and adding a little extra damage to tougher asteroids. And lastly, we have the R, or the I'm going to rip a hole in space and fire rockets from it button, which sounds like an orgasm wrapped in bacon, except the rockets move painfully slow, miss often, and can bug out if there's anything on top of it when it activates. Seriously, for what it's supposed to be your ultimate ability, it could be a lot more, ultimate? Don't get me wrong, in a pinch, it can be a lifesaver, but that isn't until later levels when the asteroids take steroids and decide they can't be killed by small tactical nukes and the favor of the gods. Which brings me to the rancid tomato in this fruit salad, the difficulty curve. Well, curve would imply a gradually increasing difficulty, which this game does not have. Instead, this game entices you in with kind words, some candy, and a pretty dress before you find out that candy is plastic and it rips off the dress to reveal a leather dominatrix outfit, and suddenly you're strapped down getting your ass whipped as the game laughs going, "Ja, you like that, don't you, little bitch?" I seriously stopped playing it before I beat the second boss because I couldn't be asked to spend the time grinding to beat it. But before I start sinking my teeth into this steaming pile of elephant shit, let's talk briefly about the farce of a leveling system the game implements. After you beat each level, if it's the first time you beat it, the game allots you varying amounts of points to divvy up amongst your base stats, giving them basically pointless boosts until you start dumping a lot of points into them. It also gives you ship experience each time you beat a level, which are used to add small percentage boosts to your stats and at painfully low increments. Also, as you kill bounty hunters, they drop green orbs, which, upon collecting increasingly ludicrous amounts of them, allow you to unlock bigger and better ships. This, altogether, creates an illusion of progress as you replay the previous levels you've beaten another 10 times, only to find out you've gained just enough experience to beat the next level you were stuck at, and the next one laughs at you as it smacks 9 of your teeth out of your mouth with its dick. It honestly feels like the game is extended in playtime only by the sheer amount of grinding you need to do in order to progress at all. And yes, you heard that right. Grinding. A lot of grinding. Like butchers could take a lesson grinding. And I understand grinding in MMOs and dungeon crawlers, where grinding has a real feel of achievement as you claw your way through another mob of victims, their blood and entrails dripping off your armor as you scour for that one piece of gear that's 5 points better than what you have now, bellowing a war of bloodlust as the desire to kill more gets to get more gear clouds your thoughts. This, however, is more like yawning cats as you destroy the same asteroids for the... Oh god. I lost track like 5 seconds ago when I stopped giving a shit about them and played a different game. Grinding is supposed to give a player a sense of progress, that their hard work is rewarded and the act of grinding is fun in its own respect. It's not supposed to be playing the same 4 levels 100 times doing the same fucking repetitive task over and over. Maybe that's why the main character is perpetually drunk, so he can deal with the monotony of his life and the annoyingly demanding AI the ship houses. Luckily, this shit pile has a lovely whipped topping with a cherry in the visuals. I'm not going to lie to you and say they're AAA, I can count the pores in his face quality, but they are polished and well done. The asteroids obviously got the brunt of the art budget, being well animated 3D models, while the ships and weapons look significantly less important. However, the game's not called Look at My Ship, so the namesake should get a bit more attention. The back pieces are rather nice segments of space, and as arcadey as it is, it still feels rather immersive in the moment. Overall, the game is fairly solid, and I did enjoy playing it. A good time waster, and for the people who love repetitious grinding, the best damn game ever made. All joking aside, though, I'd give Asteroid Bounty Hunter a 6 out of 10. Right around where I'd raise most mobile games. Something fun to play in your downtime, but not something I'd invest 200 plus hours of playing. Anyway, that's it for this game. If you liked the video and you'd like to see more, click the like button, leave a comment below for the next game you think I should rip apart. If not, click the dislike button. And if you just want to say hello or say, well, Mr. Azazel, your voice is like the silken voice of the gods, go ahead and leave that comment in the comment section. Also, feel free to subscribe for a new comment, which I swear I will start upcoding again. And remember, smacking leopards only ends badly for you. Later.